Beginning with the end in mind, this project involves contrast, the opposites of white and black. So when you get your piece of white paper, make sure you fold it in half. Then you'll also get a half sheet of black paper. I'm going to go ahead and grab my pencil and start drawing on my cat. Notice I'll put it in the middle of the paper and I'll draw the head, 2 triangles for the ears, and a curved line for the body. There's the outline of my cat. Now, before I move on, I'm also going to draw 2 lines above my cat. Again, that's 2 lines above my cat. Make sure that your lines go from one side of the paper to the other side of the paper. Lastly, let's cut out our cat. Now that I've got my cat cut out, I thought it'd be helpful to draw a line on my fold line. A pencil line right on my fold line. It's kind of like a fence. Half of my papers go on one side of the fence, while half of them go to the other. When I glue down my cat, make sure it's at the bottom of the paper, saving room for the leftover paper. I'm going to go ahead and cut on my first line, a zigzag. In this project, none of my black paper will get thrown away. The outline of my cat gets glued to the opposite side. Now I'm going to cut on my second line, which is a curling line. Again, glue down your scraps to the opposite side of the paper. Do not glue it on top of your cat. Make sure it goes above your cat. And lastly, my final piece of paper. I'm going to glue that down, again on the opposite side. Boy, this project has a lot of opposites, doesn't it? So using my black crayon, I'm going to go ahead and draw the features of my cat. Also, please outline around your cat so that we can see it. There. Now, whatever I want to do for lines, shapes, and designs for the background of my cat is what I'll do next. Black crayon shows up nicely on that white paper. So while I still have my black crayon, I'm going to use that again to create anything that I want into the white space. So again, on my white space, I will be using my black crayon. Designing with any kind of line or any kind of shape that I want. Try to see and challenge yourself if you can fill up and utilize the whole space. When you're done with your black crayon, let's take out a white crayon and do the same thing. Again, we're focusing in on opposites, creating contrast between my black and my white. So on my black cat, I'm using a white oil pastel or a white crayon. Again, please do that with the designs that you've created that go to the opposite sides. Whatever kind of line, shape, or design, just like with our black crayon, please utilize the whole space with different kinds of lines, shapes, and designs. When you're done on one side, use your white again on the opposite side, really making it emphasize of opposites. Any kind of line, shape, or design that you can think of. It is totally okay to utilize or use the same lines more than once, or the same shapes more than once. I just know that this project really turned out cool. I hope that you like it. Happy art making!